Holzman. Not that I heard anybody else, but.
Holzman's on.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Roop's here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Commissioner Coleman is here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
We are all here, so we will go at 10:15.
Hey, Ben.
Good.
Same here.
And we'll go tea.
Man, when I grow up, I want to be like Chief.
You gotta save the one.
Oh, good.
It's liberating.
There you go.
Liberating tonight, I say.
I mean, there's that.
Oh, good.
And I'm one of the few women that know what a pain is. Okay.
He's got a little black in his. I don't know. He got a little more pepper.
Yeah, it's like a skunk.
Mine's all sold.
All right, it is 10:15, and all the commissioners are assembled, so we will go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. Ask those participating on the call, please mute your phone unless you need to speak. First order of business is to approve the minutes from December 8th. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from December 8th, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. So we have 6 tariffs and new orders today, one brief other discussion, and then we will also have a closed item at the end of today's agenda. So we will go into closed at the end and then adjourn immediately upon the conclusion of the closed. So first up, tariffs and new orders, file number EO 2022-0061. This is in the matter of the application of Evergy Missouri West, Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri West, for approval of a special high load factor market rate for a data center facility in Kansas City, Missouri. This order just sets a procedural schedule. The evidentiary hearing will be set for January 25th and 26th, and I recommend we support this order version 2. Commissioner Roop.
I'm supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Folkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number WA 2021-0425 and SA 2021-0426. This is in the matter of the application of Confluence Rivers Utility Operating Company, Inc., for authority to acquire certain water and sewer assets and for certificates of convenience and necessity. So Confluence is seeking CCNs for water and sewer systems in Benton, Clay, Pettis, Platte, and Camden counties. Confluence wants to acquire 3 existing water systems, that is the Missing Well, Spring Branch Subdivision, and Cedar Green land acquisition, and 5 existing sewer systems, the Missing Well, Shelton Estates, Clemstone Sewer District in Platte County, Prairie Heights, and Cedar Green. So staff performed a review of the application and recommended that the CCNs be granted subject to certain conditions, which Confluence did not oppose. No other comments were received. The various systems do have issues in compliance with DNR's water and safety requirements, so there is a need for the service. Confluence is qualified and has the financial ability to provide the service. I think the plan is economically feasible and that granting the CCNs promotes the public interest. So with that, I support this order granting the CCNs version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Colquier.
I also support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2022-0078. This is in the matter of the application of the Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, to implement robust and mutually beneficial energy efficiency offerings under the framework prescribed by MEA. So Liberty submitted tariff sheets for a demand-side investment mechanism plan under MEA. In November, a non-unanimous stipulation was submitted, which no party opposed. Under the agreement, Liberty will implement DSIM programs for its first MEA cycle beginning on January 1st, 2022 and running through the 2022 calendar year. The program includes 5 residential programs and 2 business programs. Included is a residential low-income multifamily program with free energy audits and installation of low-cost measures, a residential HVAC rebate program for qualifying energy-efficient programs, a residential pay-as-you-save program. There is a small business direct install program. Eligible customers can get an energy evaluation to help identify energy savings options and incentives and direct installation. There's a commercial and industrial customer program that provides rebates for the purchase of energy-efficient equipment. Under the agreement, staff will conduct a prudency review of the program costs at least every 24 months. Part of the agreement is that staff and the company and the other stakeholders will be working on MEA Cycle 2 mechanism. And although the agreement indicates that they will be considering ways to modify staff's proposed sales reconciliation and levelized expectation mechanism, which the Commission rejected in the last general rate case, I want to point out that the Commission isn't considering that at this time, and any future proposal for an SRLE will have to be reviewed and considered by the Commission before approval. So with that, I recommend we support version 2 for Liberty's first MEA. Commissioner Roop.
I have a question for, I guess it would be staff and the Liberty if there's people there.
Is there anyone here from staff or Liberty who? Oh, on the phone? Is there someone on the phone for staff?
This is Diana Carter with Liberty. I'm on the line. I don't think we were expecting to be asked questions. It wasn't particularly noticed up for that, but I am here and I will do my best.
Brad Fortson with staff's on the phone too.
There you go, Commissioner. Fire away.
All right. So you went with the 1-year cycle. Are there plans to file a longer cycle in the future? I guess that's for Liberty.
Yes, Commissioner, that is the exact plan. Given the timing, we just wanted to get something in place because, as you know, this is our first one. And the short time frame would just be for this first one, and we want to be ready to go then. MEA Cycle 2 would be more the traditional length that you're used to seeing.
Okay, that's good. And then just, I guess this is more curiosity. Why did you guys agree with the zero, to use zero for the avoided capacity cost when the Commission had rejected staff and OPC's argument in Evergy's?
Really, I mean, it was a settlement negotiation, but we just really wanted to get something in place. It's been a long time coming for Empire, and this gets it started.
Yeah, and this is Brad with staff. I would add that it's zero for an amount of time until capacity is needed. So it does go up to an amount that ABB in their most recent power reference case, they had a number for avoided costs that it will go to at a point in time, relatively near future. It'll go up to an amount.
Okay, all right. All right, thank you. That's the only question I have. Yeah, I'm supporting the order.
Okay, Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I also support the order, but also echo the question on the 1 year and would like to see those programs a little longer. Thank you for Commissioner Root for bringing it up.
Okay, Commissioner Colquier?
And I'm also in support of.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 2, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
That order is now approved 5-0. Next up, file number EU 2021-0274. This is in the matter of the Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, fuel costs related to the extraordinary weather event of February 2021. This order just sets our procedural schedule for the evidentiary hearing that will be on January 28th. I recommend we support this version 1. Commissioner Root?
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Colquier?
And I am as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 1, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
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 That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2019-0132. This is in the matter of Evergy, Missouri Metro and Evergy, Missouri West, notice of intent to file applications for authority to establish a demand-side programs investment mechanism. Evergy submitted an application to modify the technical resource manual for its MIA program beginning on January 1st of 2022. The revision would include the EMAN-V results from the first program year for the MIA cycle. Evergy indicated that the proposed updates were shared with staff who did not oppose the update. No objections to Evergy's application were received, so I support this order allowing the TRM update version 1. Commissioner Root?
I'm supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Colquier?
And I support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 1, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Final order today is file number EM 2022-0094. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri's request to sell, assign, lease, or transfer assets. Ameren, Missouri is seeking authority to sell part of a 161 kV transmission line to the Wabash Valley Power Association. The line at issue will allow Wabash to have direct access between two of its substations without needing to rely on Ameren. Ameren's application states that the sale of the portion of the transmission line will not adversely affect its customers or its ability to provide service. Staff filed a recommendation and indicated that it agreed with Ameren and that the sale is expected to improve reliability. No other responses were received, so this order grants the application, but makes no rate-making determination on the sale. So the order also directs Ameren to submit a tax impact statement in this case and to all counties that will be directly impacted. So with that, I recommend we support this order version 1. Commissioner Root?
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Colquier?
And I do as well.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
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 That order is approved 5-0. So that concludes reports and orders. As I mentioned, we do have one brief other discussion, which I believe is a sunshine request. Judge Hatcher?
Yes. Thank you, Commissioners. We have a sunshine request from an attorney, Mr. Weber, for documents related to a specific manufactured home. We have documents in the Commission's possession that are responsive, and I sent a memo to the Commissioners earlier this week, and I would recommend the Commission vote to release all of the records with redaction of personally identifiable information as required by statute.
Okay. Are there any questions for the judge on this sunshine request? All right, hearing none, I will make the motion to release all documents that are responsive with the action of personally identifiable information, seconded by Commissioner Kolkmeyer,
Yes.
who was indicating with his hand on the phone that he wanted to second. All right, any discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor of approving the motion, say aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
That motion is approved 5-0. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, with that, we will have to go into closed session under 610.021 sub 12 RISMO to discuss contracts. So before we do that, let's look at upcoming scheduling. Today at 10:45, we will have an on the record for ER 2021-0240, which also includes GR 2021-0241. That's Ameren's tariffs to adjust its revenues for electric and gas service. That's going to be held via WebEx at 10:45 or immediately following agenda if our close goes beyond 10:45. But 10:45 is the earliest it can start. Thursday, December 16th, we have an evidentiary hearing in GC 2021-0395. That's Steins v. Liberty. That will be at 1:30 p.m. With Judge Clark. This will be commissioners via WebEx and the parties to appear in person at the Maryville City Hall in the City Council Chambers. That is at 415 North Market Street, Maryville, Missouri, 64468. Wednesday, December 22nd, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Wednesday, December 29th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. We plan to have that subject to cancellation if the docket isn't urgent. So it's possible we could cancel that if there's nothing super pending that we have to take care of. Wednesday, January 5th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. And Wednesday, January 12th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. And then also an evidentiary hearing in EO 2021-0389. That's Larry W. Duggar's application for change of electric supplier from Liberty to New Mac Electric Cooperative. That will be in room 310 at 9 a.m. with Judge Clark. So, oh, yes, Judge.
I believe that's been worked out.
That's been worked out. Okay. So that hearing on January 12th appears to be canceled. So that just leaves us with agenda at 10:15 a.m. on the 12th. So that gets us out through January 12th. Any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling? All right, hearing none, I will make a motion to go into closed session under Section 610.021 sub 12 RISMO to discuss contracts. Is there a second?
Second, Coleman.
Seconded by Commissioner Coleman. Is there any discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor of the motion to go into closed session, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That motion is approved 5-0. We will clear the room, clear the line, and adjourn immediately upon completion of the closed session.